away. He's going to shoot paranoia through that tunnel. Sorry, smoke through that tunnel. And nobody's going to get hit with that.
Removed.
2 kills now for Buenos Noches. And it is currently a 2v3 in favor of the Buenos Noches. Headmeister picking that. So sees the Sage and picks her up. She's done. Another kill for Headmeister. He appears to be very good with that weapon. 1v3, and it looks like Outfinity is just going to move away, possibly try to keep this weapon. Yes, just gonna kind of sit in the back there. Not die. Attackers win. Another round goes to Buenos Noches as they click heads and secure those angles. It does not look hard for them.
Joke's over! You're dead! Smoke's down. Got spike.
Alright, sorry about that little delay there. We were just seeing a rehost, and the quality is much better now. I can see what's going on. That is nice.
Spike planted.
We have Lawless.
Going up.
5v3 in favor of the Buenos Noches. And Lawless watches this angle as he sees the Cypher is breaking his wall. So we're going to see who wins this battle. And it is going to be the Sage with a perfect headshot there. Headmeister watching through the smoke here. Doesn't see anybody coming through just yet. Spike is planted. So the Buenos Noches has that light going. And that is a quick kill there for Outfinity. But that's a trade as Beater picked him up. Looks like the spike is going to go off. And the Buenos Noches is going to take it for Beater getting one last kill there on the Sage. And that is going to be all she wrote for that round. Brimstone throwing some smokes down there. And the gates are going to come down, and this match is underway.
Prepare for hellfire!
All in there. Phoenix taking some damage. He's going to try and heal himself. Oh, never mind.
Message sent.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Healing.
Alright, can't exactly see what's going on right now. There we go, that's a little better. Phoenix peeking that angle, and he's gonna see the other Phoenix, but he misses the shot. He's gonna retreat there and try to see through the smoke. Looking directly at the Cypher, but he doesn't know it. Oh my goodness. Wonder how many times you've done that in real matches. Directly through the smoke at somebody and not even known. Outfinity here. Moving around in the back of the map, trying to get some intel, I suppose. Tossing that cage down. Sage is right there. He's gonna get around.
Eagle-eyed.
Firefly.
Give me a call.
And
Where is everyone hiding?
Sage goes down, and it is now a 4v2. 3v2, excuse me. Oh, another kill from Headmeister there. As he is really living up to his name.
Spike planted. Going up.
He plants the spike, and it is a 2v2 here. Healing himself in those flames, back to 100. Assassin and the Cypher peeking that site there. And moving around, trying to get in for a retake. Cypher's going up top and Assassin
Dead!
below, so
Fire
he
in
has
the
the
hole!
multiple advantage. And Headmeister takes down the Cypher. Assassin's gonna throw the rocket. Phoenix is right there. Headmeister and Assassin now in the fight, and Assassin wins it. Is she gonna be able to defuse in time? She's taking damage from the fire though. Excellent play by the Phoenix. She won't be able to get there in time, so she's gonna have to move away. And she's killed in the end anyways. Oh my god. What a play. The Phoenix Headmeister specifically just getting down that flames in time so she can't defuse. Beautiful work. And that is going to be another round of
Wow, this is a nice spot.
the Buenas Noches. They have complete and total control over the Clicksters here. And it is not looking good for them.
Forward!
Headmeister here, clearly the fragger for the Buenas Noches. And
Headshot!
in many stats. And helping them out quite a bit here. I wonder what they would be like without
Wall
him.
race!
Definitely not as good. Ramara is going to be peeking around there, coming up behind that Sage. Possibly. Sage turns around though, and still gets caught with the flank, and she's going to be taken down. Affinity here coming out, and he gets taken down by the Ramara. Ramara picks up a double kill. Shoots through that, coming out behind. Oh, never mind, that is his teammate. They're going to be planted. Spike planted. A kill for Assassin there. Nice play. Assassin coming around. She doesn't even know it, and she gets killed. The Buenas Noches with another victory coming out of that one. All moving away from sight there. Beautiful, beautiful plays. It is 8-1 for the Buenas Noches, and they only need 5 more rounds to win it. Significant advantage over the 12 rounds that the VP Clicksters will need to secure victory. Lancelot throwing some tripwires down. He's going to watch those gates. Lancelot coming out there, and he immediately gets peeked by Headmeister with the op. Not a chance on that one. It is going to be an early 5-4
Loosen up!
for the Buenas Noches. Assassin kill, and that makes it a 4v4. Brimstone gets caught by Assassin, and that is 2 for Assassin this round. Oversight knows there's somebody right there, but he's not sure exactly where they're going to be when he peeks out there, so it's going to be kind of a risky peek. Will they break the wall, or will they wait? He gets caught over the barrier by Headmeister. Oh my goodness. None of us were expecting that. Dude gets caught by the other Sage, but he escapes in time.
Joke's over! You're
He's
dead!
gonna peek. He gets caught by Lawless. Lawless shutting down Duke quickly. Outfinity now. Assassin for the 2v2. Headmeister gets another kill on Assassin there, and it's going to be a 1v2 in favor of the Buenas Noches, with Outfinity being the only Clickster remaining. Spike has been planted, and Outfinity is going to have to do a 1v2 retake against Headmeister and the Sage. That is going to be tough, but he's coming out behind Outfinity, behind Headmeister, and doesn't even know it. Headmeister finds him, and that is going to be the end of the round. 9-1 for La Buenas Noches. Attackers taking it once again with Headmeister, an absolute god. Headmeister likely heard his footsteps as he came around that corner there, and it was too late for Affinity to do anything about it. 4 of the team members.
Prepare for hellfire!
Fire in the hole!
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Brimstone using that satellite. There. Almost gonna teleport to a better angle, and he's in a fight. Headmeister cleans that one up, and that is going to be a early 5v4. 4v4.
Foolish.
I think I have that wrong again. 4v3. 3v3. Oh my god, there's so much action here. 3v3 in this match. Goodness. Quite a few early kills there. Headmeister, I believe this is the first time we've seen him actually use a flash, and it's not going to hit anybody. Spike has been planted. Oversight gets another kill. And that is a 4 kills. 1v2. For Sanchez. Having trouble with numbers right now. Apologies. Site here, and he gets caught by Lawless. That is going to be the end of the round. Another win goes to Buenos Noches. Last round before the swap. Headmeister
This goes here.
is killing it right now. Although Beater has been playing Cypher well, maybe not getting all the kills, but Cypher is more of a utility character, and Beater has been doing that well, getting intel for his team and helping out the kills. Doing exactly what a utility needs to do. He's been making this play quite a bit, standing behind the crates, using the cam. Sometimes it's not all about being the fragger. It's about helping your team in other ways that can't be on the scoreboard.
Barrier created.
Here, moving up and moving to that smoke. Slowed down by a slow orb. Treats, and it doesn't look like there's anybody gonna be there. In that window now, doesn't see anybody. Lawless breaking down the other stage's barrier, and that is going to be a kill for the Cypher on the Clicksters.
You will
Lawless
not
now
kill
moving up
my
to the section.
allies!
And Brimstone coming up these ropes here. Trying to see what.
You will not kill
There
my
it is, an
allies!
enemy right there, and he takes him down. Brimstone with the quick kill. Location is revealed by the little Sova drone there, the Sova arrow. He's gonna have to switch positions. Here, Brimstone and Omen are moving through this little area. Here, that's a kill, and it is going to be a 3v2 for little Sova. Peter here having a pretty good round. Tossed that camera up there, and he's gonna be watching that angle. You can see almost the entire site from up there. They have the site locked down pretty well. That's a kill also. So now it is a
Prepare for hellfire!
satellite coming down, and she's going to get caught. Getting a kill there, but she can't get out of the area in time. Caught in the blast radius. It is 11-1 for the Buenos Noches. The Buenos Noches is now on the defending side, and the Clicksters are attacking. So we'll see. Maybe they're just very one-sided teams, and we'll see how each side does on the other roll. Lancelot getting some early info there. The cam. And looks like Irby's going to go with a save round this time, actually. So we'll be seeing a little bit slower.
Smoke's
action.
down.
No ops. Nothing like that. Lancelot and Headmeister, or sorry, Lancelot and the Phoenix for the Clicksters. Can be watching here now. The color change has got me a little up, but that's okay. Oversight now throwing some smokes down. He's caught in a firefight, and he gets taken down along with the save. Cypher. Brimstone now getting 2 kills as well, and the defenders have won it with the final kill from Peter. Excellent work. Peter, I believe, had 3 kills that round. us a good example of somebody that is playing their support role well. We've seen lots of good placements on the walls and the slow orbs and things like that. Maybe not all the kills, but they are certainly doing their job. And Headmeister didn't necessarily kill there, taking down the enemy. Headmeister a little hurt, but gets healed by Sage.
Go get him.
A lot now for another Sage down there, and the spike has been planted for the Clippers. Opportunity watching this angle, he sees somebody up there, but they get away from that's a kill for Assassin, and Headmeister gets one. Opportunity with two before he gets taken down. Lots of action going on here. Headmeister gets killed. Ferrara, gets the kill. That's a lot. He's going to defuse now with the lone win. He's the last man standing. That is going to be another win for La Buenas Noches. This time on defense. That is a complete win for La Buenas Noches. Excellent work there. 13-1. Absolutely demolished. And the VP Clicksters are going to be moving to the losers bracket. Good work by everybody today, but Headmeister and Assassin look to be the champions of the day. Headmeister with 20 kills and 5 first blood, so he is certainly an aggressive player. Even had 4 plants as well, so he's not only a duelist, but a utility as well. So excellent work for La Buenas Noches. They take the W. We'll be back in a bit.
striving to win, but it feels just like I'm having fun. Just like the clean and clear the crowd. From anybody trying to take my crown and knock you down, you're a gotcha. I'm heated up, never had a feeling of giving up. You turn around, I can see the light. At the end of the tunnel, by the drop a bomb on your head, and it feels like thunder. And now we're gone till December. Putting overtime, life is on the line, running for your life. Always having mind, money on my mind. You think just a nine, wanna shout them mind the piece you are. Gotta take them out. Just before I go, I bring my team down back. Niggas asking why you never gonna cut us slack. I've been too bad, I think I need a climax. Here we go now, here we go now, go now. Maybe you would say that I'm not what you need. And it may be true, 'cause we don't get a chance. It's like I don't know what's left. Maybe I would never say.
I'm giving you the names.
It's like we're just stuck again.
CDX.
It's like we're just stuck again. It's like we're just stuck, it's like we're just stuck, it's like we're just stuck, it's like we're just
Okay.
So, so what's your name, or what you want me to call you?
Jay. Or you can, yeah, it's Jay.
Ali.
That's good. Okay.
To keep. So if you can't see any action on the screen right here, you can see the key and this is the number. So you can
Okay. Yep, I think I was trying to do that, yep. BDS soldiers or BDS. Alright, so it looks like we have Impulse on defense here, and BDS on attack. So Impulse is running a Sova, Phoenix, Omen, Cypher, and a Sage. And BDS is going to be... Oh, we are doing a rehost. Sorry, folks. Bear with us here.
Choose your agent.
All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to the CEL Valorant Tournament Summer 2020, sponsored by Bismo Esports. You can watch our live streams on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch. And here we go. We are selecting the characters here, it looks like. Maybe we're still just setting up in the lobby. This match is between ZTX Impulse and the Bangladeshi Soldiers, or BDS. Both strong teams here, and we will see who comes out on top. We are playing on Bind. We're going to be picking the characters now. Agents, excuse me. We'll see who each team is going to be running, which obviously has a huge impact on the game. And here we go. So it looks like Impulse is going to be on defense, while the BDS will be on attack.
Yes, this should do.
Impulse is going to be running a Phoenix, Omen, Sage, Cypher, and Silva, I believe. A little blurry. While BDS will be running a Sage, Raze, Silva, Brimstone, and also Phoenix. We'll see how this plays out here with the mix of agents. Most of Impulse stacked on B site here, with a couple still sitting in the back. Firefight now going on between the Cypher and Sage, it looks like. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Looks like we're going to be doing a rehost. Alrighty. Bear with us, folks. We were just sorting out a couple issues here internally. Okay, so as it was last time, the third time worked better than the other two. So we will see how this ends up working out here for the rehost. And there we are. We should be getting into the match now. For real this time, hopefully. And we'll see how this works out. Alright, so we have the buy phase here. Looks like everybody's working this time. We'll see. Except for now. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I believe Impulse is still on defense.
Revealing area.
And we may be doing another rehost here. Not too sure what's going on right now. That's okay. Alrighty, folks, we're going to be doing a rehost here once again, but do not worry, it shouldn't take too long. We'll be up and running here shortly. Don't go anywhere, or come back in a bit or something. We'll have this sorted out soon. Alright, folks, so we just actually, the competitors needed to change their agents, so that is why we have done the rehost here.
Select your agent.
Alrighty, everybody, this should be the match that we can actually get going on. We have Impulse here, running the Cypher, Phoenix, Omen, Sage, and Sova, and the BDS running Brimstone, Raze, Phoenix, Sage, and Sova as well. So, fairly similar teams, got about 3 of the same on each side. Although Sage is kind of a staple, as well as Phoenix. You can expect that from most teams.
Revealing area.
Cypher, using that cam at the top of the map there to see all the way into the other team's spawn almost. Excellent play by Deshimal there. Looking down, trying to shoot Raze's drone. Satellite coming in there, sorry, that's a smoke. He's getting hit by many things here, and it's forced to retreat, knocked down to 64 health. Recall there, takes a double kill, and
No more charges left.
then Omen, Aztec there, gets a double kill as well. Then he's gonna be down to Flash. Retreating, gets killed by Recall. Recall taking 3 kills there, and that is a flawless victory for Impulse. Excuse me if I was starting over my words there a little bit. That was a lot to take in at the moment. Apologies for that. Alrighty here. 15 seconds. Cypher, Deshimal going to be doing the same trick with the camera, looking almost all the way into the enemy spawn. Although the other team is going to be on the complete other side of the map this time, so that trick might not work quite as well. Excuse me. A couple members there of the BDS being hit by Sova. And Ishka retreating. Lucifer.
Shock dart. Out of charges.
There, looking around the corner. He is the shorty. Not going to be great at range, but that's okay. Looking around that side. Paxis now in the hallway of showers. Looks like. Peeking around the
Right here.
A bit of a firefight now, taking some shots. Slow orb is going to be there, so he's going to have a disadvantage on movement. Now another slow orb going down. And Recall picking up a kill on Aelin. Taking out Paxis, and that is Evilizer there with the kill on Recall for the trade. Beautiful play. Evilizer turning around now, just barely gets hit. Blood with the pick.
They're super dead.
Now Acer with
Careful now.
Sage healing himself. themselves up here. And that's flashing. They're hit, but he gets hit through the flash. Blood there. The kill through the flash. He couldn't see anything, and he still killed Phoenix. Beautiful play. Alright. Let's get Deshimal setting himself up here. Furista waiting impatiently at the gates there, just wants to get this action going. And there we are, gates are down, and she's going to put
Revealing area.
She expects enemies to be coming out right there, and the Sage is right there, going to be coming over that wall. Excellent play using the rising wall there, the Sage. Just barely got around the corner in time for Furista. And she expects somebody to be there, but they have in fact rotated. Ace for now, coming around the corner. Gonna be looking through this hallway.
Shock dart.
Nobody's gonna be there though. And Paxis sitting in the Omen smoke, protecting himself from those sight lines.
No
Silver
charges.
drone going down now.
Cover going out.
Aztec here has most of the enemies in front of him. He gets caught in 2v1 and he is taken down by Ace first. Deshimal now. Similar to that Dreamer, and there's a firefight now. Furista wins that one, builds herself up, takes down Dreamer, Sage on Sage.
Spike planted.
Furista now talking to the right there. Enemies, they're in a firefight. Paxa wins, excuse me, takes the 2 kills for the win. Excellent flank there by Paxis. And that's his team. Impulse with a 2-1 lead in the match. And it is now the buy phase. Both teams possibly going with a full buy, as it is a little later on now, so we will see the full extent of both of the teams here. Once you get the weapons that you like, you obviously play much better than with, say, the basic or the ghost or something. Furista, very similar play as last time, because now they're scanned by a recon drone. The other Sage is going to know that they're there. That could be a problem.
Joke's over! You're
Picking
dead!
up an early kill on Aztec.
Careful now.
And it is a 5v4 for BDS. Ace for healing himself up, walking through that smoke there, using the 1-up, excuse me, the 1-up, using the run it back. And Ace for now planting the spike. Sage is running. Have to do a retake. Sage gets taken down by Alim. And Paxis picks up blood. That's going to be a 5v1. And the Phoenix clutch up here, recall. He's going to have to do a retake. He's using the Sheriff. Flashes that corner, nobody's there. He gets taken down by Acifer over the corner, over the half wall. Just gets peeked long enough to be killed. Flawless victory there for BDS. And teams seem to be fairly even matched so far, so this could be a much more interesting match than last time, where one team absolutely dominated the other. We're going to see this conversation from Dreamer's point of view this time, it seems. Tossing the slow orb out there. And readying another. Furista could peek that angle once again. That wall. Aztec here be hopping through that corridor.
Bomb buddy out.
All reloading. Interesting stuff. Firefight going on here. Furista and Phoenix moving through. Moving through this hallway a little later this time, so the Sage is not going to be there in their way. Looks like Furista's going to throw down a slow orb. But Furista's hit with the paranoia. She can't see. Heals herself, sits in the corner, she's flanked. And she gets taken down by blood. It is a 1v1. And Blood gets the final kill on the other Sova, Alin, wrapping up for the win. 3-2 for Impulse.
Revealing area.
Alright, Esports picking at that off there.
Joke's over!
Firefight,
You're dead!
and the stage gets taken down by
Molly.
but Acer misses him. Acer misses again. Recall the double kill. Assault
I have the
rifle
spike.
versus the op at long range. The op is usually going to win that, but Recall getting the shot off the time, and Acer missing his.
Careful now!
Nowhere to run!
Planting the spike anyways. He's taking damage from multiple sides here. He gets taken down by Blood. Recall picking up another kill against Evilizer. That's going to be 3 for him this round. And it is a 2v1 for Impulse.
Revealing area.
Recon gonna go out there. So the Sova didn't know where Recall is right now. Sova coming out of the fight here. And flanked headshot by Recall. Coming out from behind. Not a chance, folks. Nothing you can do in that situation except for possibly already know that Recall is going to be there. Which is a tough thing to predict, especially in a clutch situation. Sometimes the nerves do get to you. Four to 2 now for Impulse. They pick up.
Gonna burn you up, Phoenix.
And here they are. Gates go down. And the match will start. Recall tossing a flash out there. Does not hit anybody.
Bomb buddy out.
Silva for Impulse.
Nowhere to run!
Recall is nice. Aztec tossing that smoke there. And now it looks like Noya. Freeze just with
No
the
charges.
Prepare for hellfire.
Watch them run.
Fire in the
Brimstone's
hole!
using his satellite. Paxis picks up a kill against Aztec. Let's make it a 5v3 for BDS. Ace's location is revealed. Camera, he's planting the spike anyways. So, Impulse should know where they are, but it's going to be tough for them to make those kills anyways. Sage is going to be tossing down that slow orb, so they are going to have a significant disadvantage moving into that area. Cypher and Sova now against 4 enemies here.
Revealing area.
Watching that hallway, waiting for I assume. And he's going to be behind the Cypher here. Easy kill, he comes out in front of him. Oh, but the Cypher gets him down. Deshimal with a double kill there. He's going to have a tough peek, and Farishta gets him from the side. Not a chance there for Deshimal. He nearly had it, actually. I shouldn't say not a chance, because he did defend himself quite well against Acifer there. But it was a tough play to make, especially when being hit from multiple angles. You can't really do much about that unless you have some sort of insane cover. But that's alright. Good effort here by both teams as BDS. Bit of a comeback here with 4-3. Blood tossing out that recon bolt, excuse me. And gonna be hitting a couple people there. Frishta gets stunned, also gets slow orb down there, and another one. Gets hit with the paranoia.
Smoke's down.
They're gonna be forced to get down for a little bit. Ace for being that angle does not know if the enemy's there. But he's gonna be be forced out by the Rays, and Acepert
On the
stays
money.
right there. Acepert, oh, she gets double teamed, and Dreamer is gonna go down there. It looks like Sova is in a fight with Acepert, and Acepert is healing up here. Sova gets taken down. It is a 5v3 for BDS as they have control of this round. Axis placing smokes, excuse me. And that is going to be Decimal taken down by Equalizer. Now he gets flashed. Phoenix just alive left, and Equalizer takes him down for the final kill. Back there from Paxis. And
Gun here.
that is going to be the end of that round. 4v4 now, as BDS takes 2 rounds in a row. High phase. They're resetting up. Looks like we have Cypher, Sova, and Phoenix going on A site, and Omen and Sage playing B. That is for Impulse. Force fields go up. Paxis tossing some smokes. He gets hit for recon. Sova.
Joke's over! You're dead!
But the smokes are going to prevent him from seeing him. Equalizer now. And with... So, it looks like the Phoenix uses Vanguard. He gets taken down. Recall taken down Acer. Decimal takes Paxis. Recall takes Alim. Spike is down.
Joke's over!
He will
You're
not be able
dead!
to pick it up as the slow orb and the hot hands come in there.
I know exactly where
Equalizer and Taser's wall goes down. And Equalizer's against flank, or possibly just a straight up retreat. It is a 5v2 for him. Farishta makes that a 4v2, excuse me. Kicking out the Phoenix. Default now, hiding behind this wall. Aztec has that angle locked down. Farishta and Rays are going to be moving through this hallway here. And they are hit with an Omen smoke.
You will not kill my
Equalizer
ally!
Oh!
I have to fight.
Fight, and Equalizer gets taken down. Defenders take a win.
Shadows traveling.
Apologies for stuttering once again. That was a little tough to commentate, but that's okay. So now going to be 5v4 for Impulse. Only a couple rounds here until we switch sides, and it's looking fairly even as we go there. Top peak before the race and stage. Couldn't really do anything about it. Tough push, I meant. Sorry, not tough peak. Tough push. Aztec here, anxious to get going. Has one peek out, and he hits him. 2 almost. Oh, but he gets taken down.
There they
that
are.
shot, and Equalizer is going to clean that up. 4. Marisha now. Gonna walk right.
Open up the sky!
Looks like from behind, and
Smoke's down.
takes him right down. Brimstone tossing that satellite, but not hitting anybody with it. Decimal gonna move past this smoke, and it is a 3v2
Revealing area.
of BDS.
Found them.
Axis watching the angle. Equalizer playing sight, and he's gonna peek the Sova and gets the kill. Excellent headshot. It is a 1. Equalizer taken down by Decimal. Decimal's gonna have to clutch this up. And Alim picking that up there, finishing the round off. Decimal could not pull off the clutch. Alim here, anxious to get the B site. Bank that recon drone.
Fires out.
Thing. Pax picks up a top kill on recon. And there's a bit of a firefight here going on. Aztec picks up but he's gonna get 3v1. Pax is taking him down at short range with the op. Nice play.
Smoke's down.
And they're
Shot
going to be in B side. Silva tossing that drone. I don't know why he keeps saying drone. Acepert taking down Default Dreamer. And it is a 1v3. Blood takes down Acepert, making it a 1v2. And we're gonna see if Blood
Revealing
pushes
area.
up here. Tossing in
There
those
they
bolts. He knows where the enemies are, but Alim also knows where he is now. Because of the bolts. So they're gonna be fighting through the smoke here. Each knows where the other is. 46 health for Alim here. And Blood is at.
Spike planted.
Spike has been planted. Blood is going to he's running around the other side. And Paxis catches him with the op. Nothing to do there. Beautiful. Paxis is deadly with that op, picking up at least 3 kills that round. Great work. And it looks like they're going to run basically the same strategy. I mean, not broke, right? Don't fix it, so. Alim looking to bounce that bolt off of the billboard once again. Default running a Vandal. Acepert picks up an early kill on Aztec, making it a 5v4 for BDS. Recall peeking that window, somebody jumps out in front of him, he catches them from behind. Recall getting another kill there. And Stage is just above him, he suspects them. They jump up behind him once again, they're in front of him, excuse me. Recall picking that up.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Recall gonna be coming out.
Fire in the hole!
Running back, and that works out in his favor as he is still alive. But he gets taken down by Equalizer.
Headshot.
With an explosion there.
Barrier
Paxis
view.
knows where the op. It is a 2-3 for Impulse. Paxis believes somebody to be there, but didn't really stick to it, and that is gonna not work out for him, as Blood takes down 2 of them for the final 2 kills. If Paxis had watched that angle a little longer, that round would have ended up differently, likely. Stopped peeking, and Blood came out, finishing off 2 enemies in a row. Beautiful play. 6-6 here, as we are now going to switch sides, I believe, and so that's going to be Impulse on defense, and BDS on attack. Dreamer and Silva. Oh, they see somebody there, but that person is going to retreat. So Default, knowing this, likely is going to switch sides. Never mind. That's a smoke coming down. Barista does not know that there are 3 enemies right there.
Revealing
Head's
area.
taken down by Recall. Not
Found
a
them.
chance for him. Axis speaking. Taps that head. Cypher in front of him, but he gets taken down. Blood. Right off. Blood there. Elam coming up behind most of them. So
Shot down.
he's using that recon bolt to figure out where everybody's gone.
Shot down.
They likely know where Elam is now, but he's right behind Phoenix. Phoenix comes out. Phoenix sees him in time. Recall picking up 2 more kills at the end there for the win. So that is going to be 1 more for Impulse. Alright, so Dreamer and most of his team is going to be using the strategy that, or I guess the laneway more than a strategy, that BDS used last round, where they move up this hallway here. And you're going to be moving through that Omen smoke. considering the teleporter. Long range SMG kill for Dreamer there. Making it a 5v4 early. Slow going down, slow orb going down. Healing his teammates. Looks like some explosions going off. Decimal taking out
Revealing
Axis.
area.
That should
There
help
they are.
a lot. Kind of a fragger. Equalizer taking out Decimal. Aztec takes Equalizer, and Blood takes down a limb for the win. Bit of a trade-off there. Equalizer had quite a few of them, and then just couldn't catch the third next time. Looks to be a half buy here.
Revealing area.
Although I'm not sure about BDS's plan. Getting a bit of lag here, sorry. Glad he's using that recon drone. And I'm right this time, calling it a drone. Flying into sight there. Doesn't see anybody, but there is somebody there indeed.
Molly!
So Blood is going to be tossing that bolt for extra measure. They can't see anything in the smoke there. They're all going to get by that explosion. Minor damage taken. Blood peeking that angle. He knows that somebody's there. That is probably 3 kills, 4 kills.
One down.
Ace taking 2 of them, but Decimal
Cage triggered.
up Ace for.
Cage triggered.
So it is now a 2v2. Alim hopping into sight here. Doesn't know that somebody's right in that cyber cage. Using the recon drone, discovers that recon bolt. Excuse me, my goodness. Using the recon bolt, discovers that there's nobody there. Decimal going to be planting, and that is a plant on A. As BDS is going to have to pull off a retake here. Decimal leaving sight and going to flank, I believe, or just getting a better angle. As BDS moves their way towards sight. I'm once again experiencing some mild lag, so I may be behind on my commentating. Dualizer watching this angle now. That's going to be the Sage taking out the Silva. And there. Will they see the defuse? Yes, they will. But like off, and that is a win. Or I don't know. It doesn't come from my screen for some reason. Looks like that was a win for Impulse, as the spike did indeed go off. Good play there by the Sage, aka Default Dreamer, peeking out that Raze as she was defusing. She did not have time to react, and Default capitalizes on her, taking the win. 9-6 for Impulse as they gain their first substantial lead. Smoke coming down. Gonna move through that smoke. Watching this hallway.
Careful now.
Right now with the drone. Hopping through this corridor. Probably gonna see the Sage sitting there. It is a 5v4.
Embarrassing.
Recall picks up one against
Come on,
the
let's go.
And that makes it 5v3. Default Dreamer taking down Farishta, making it a 5v2, increasingly getting more difficult here for BDS to win. But
Careful now.
Flash, Blood.
I
somehow
know
managed to
exactly
survive
where
that.
you are.
Right here, Blood coming back to take the kill, and Recall finishing it off against Firaxis. Nice play there by Blood, retreating on that flash. It certainly looked like he was dead there for a second. Got knocked down to 19 health, but somehow managed to get out of there, and not only get out of there, but come back and take the kill. So, great play there. That's what these tournaments are all about. Seeing people do their work at their best.
They have nowhere to hide.
Excellent level of play here.
Right.
Alright, so Blood now gonna be tossing that bolt. Hallway. Making sure there's nobody there that they don't know about. Doesn't look like he's gonna get the ping. moving through the smoke there. Does not know about the enemy that is sitting right there.
Take flight.
Now debating whether he wants to peek out or wait for the smoke. Uses the drone. Realizes that it's safe. Out there. Doesn't quite spot an enemy Phoenix. And he's gonna move out now. Omen, Sage, and Sova all moving in the same corridor now. Nobody's been killed yet. Blood hold in. That's gonna be the first kill. Taken down by Blood, and then Ace
Come on, let's
recall.
go!
Takes down Aztec. Decimal takes down a minute, and it seems all that action built up for that moment.
Your duty
Cedric
is not
takes
over.
down the Raze, and Sage takes revives Brimstone. So it is now a 1v3 in favor of Impulse. And that Brimstone is going to have to do a retake on Blood here once he gets that plant. Impulse holding down the site here as best as they can. Not sure what's going on here. It looks like I just got kicked from the stream. Or Paxis is just holding on to. Oh, that's what he is. Okay. Nobody wants to lose their weapons. Smart play by Paxis there. Not highly unlikely that he's gonna be able to do a retake with an op. Three attackers. Makes a last-ditch shot there. And that is going to be another win going to Impulse with a 5-round lead.
This goes here. That goes there.
Pax is dropping some smokes there. And Impulse is only 2 rounds away from victory here. Sees that Cypher, but can't quite get the kill. Doesn't take any damage either. Phoenix pushing up right there, but he gets taken down. Recall. Kill. Aztec taking down Acer.
War race.
5-3 for Impulse. Raised drone. Oh, sees the raised drone. Spike planted Decimal taking down Aelin. Barista kills Trade. Recall kills Equalizer. Make it a 1v4. Oh! Barista. Huge off kill on Aztec there. Knows the other right there. Doesn't. Oh, nearly got it.
3 down.
Phoenix peeks out, gets killed. Getting yourself up here. And Barista is going down to a 2v1. A much better situation for herself. But it doesn't look like she's going to go back into the retake. As it is already a little too late for that. She knows somebody's going to be there. 1v1. Oh my goodness. And Farishta almost clutches it up, but just runs out of time. As that spike plant takes the win. 3 clutch kills. And can't quite take the 4th. And Farishta's really shown us here that he can hang, man. What a play.
Yes, this should.
Revealing area.
Case for running the Ares. And play begins. This is match point for Impulse.
Careful now.
Yes, wants to win. To take 7 rounds in a row with no losses.
Prepare for hellfire!
So they want to be playing much more cautiously, I assume. That
Smoke's down.
satellite there, not getting anybody equalizing, taking an early kill against Aztec. 5-4 for BDS. Peeks out there. Brimstone looking through the smoke. Farisha takes down Blood with the off. Farisha for the trade. And that is going to be Practice.
Smoke's down.
You will not kill my ally.
Practice moves to that now. Using his own smoke. Sage is right there. He has no idea. Sova's also right there. He knows what to think. Oh, no, he does not. Blood kills Practice.
Out of charges.
A 3v2 for BDS.
Wall raised.
He's now playing very cautiously, not wanting to make any mistakes. That Sova is, excuse me. Takes on the Sova.
I have the
but
spike.
she doesn't see Evilizer. Trade goes down and defenders. BDS takes that win. Evilizer taking the 1v1 in his favor. Twelve to 7 here. And we'll see if BDS can keep this momentum going for 6 more rounds. It could be a tough journey, but we'll see. I'd be impressed. Salem here readying that recon bolt. Says that down right away. And
Nowhere to run!
the bolt is destroyed. He catches that. Even more there. Doesn't do that.
Here.
Salem's location is revealed by the recon bolt. But he's also got goes down there.
Shock dart.
As both teams are just kind of seeing where each other are. As knows that they
Revealing area.
does not want to repeat that off. He got lucky the first time. He gets hit in the back. Lucky to be alive. Knocked down to 20 health. Aztec tossing or smoke. Recall takes down Farisha and Blood takes down Ace.
Come on, let's go!
Let's fight. This is mine.
Fire in the hole!
Aztec
Our spike area.
and fighting. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Holy, what an action-packed 10 seconds. Looks like Evilizer got a kill with the rocket launcher there before a kill with the op. So very high skill scaling there from Evilizer. It's going to be another round for BDS, as they now need 5 rounds in a row to win it. They're just holding on for dear life here. And Impulse just needs to take one
Revealing
more round
area.
for the win. Nobody running snipers this round, so we'll see how that turns out. Aztec teleporting. Case for picking up an early kill on recall. Aztec and the Sova walks right
Revealing
through
area.
the bullet. Basically handed him that kill. Another one peeking Aztec now, but Aztec gets killed this time as Firaxis wins that battle.
Stim beacon
You
here.
will not kill my ally.
They should have dug a deeper grave.
5 Sova. So that is going to make it a 4v3 for BDS, as Impulse just can't seem to get the groove back yet.
Barrier created.
Bars going on.
Light planted.
Joke's over! You're
Right
dead!
there.
Stim beacon down.
One up is gonna be there. Dashball
I know exactly where you are.
picks up Packet. Silva's on 8 health right now. He gets picked up. Alem taking down Dashball, and that is going to be an easy defuse.
Out of charges.
for-
Revealing area. Gun here.
Okay. or more, excuse me, to take this W. Caleb, a little bit of trolling there, it looks like.
Revealing area.
And the entire Impulse team is going to be in the
Shock
same
dart.
spot. So tosses that on
Shock
full
dart.
there. No Using this drone now. Quite a bit of fun here. This looks to be an action-packed round. Raze pushing in the furthest. Raze tosses that explosion.
Our spike carriers down.
Spike, but not in time. Axis gets one, Equalizer gets one, and it's a 5v3.
I have the spike.
Axis takes another one. 5v2.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Aztec, and the win against Team All. 4 kills there from Paxis. Excellent work. He is carrying his team right now. Like, knocking that lead down. It's only a 2-point deficit here, as BDS has picked up quite a lot of momentum here. They've got some serious inertia coming behind them, and I'd like to see if they can take this win. 3 more rounds in a row here for BDS to take it, and Impulse still only needs 1. Aztec Phoenix right there. That's small. Killing that bridge drone for community damage, but they still get hit with explosions. Blood takes down Alum. Aztec is hurt, but he's being healed by the snake.
Barrier created.
And then smoke here, some bullets flying through it. Smoke goes down, so now they're going to be exposed. Recon drone goes out. Recall takes down Farishta.
Prepare for hellfire!
But some members of Impulse are quite injured. And we'll have to see if the Raze and Brimstone
Right between the eyes.
Sage is now
Hot
here,
shot.
which is going to force Paxis to move, but he does. Paxis
Right here.
takes down 2 of them, making it a 3v2.
There.
Sova on very low health for Impulse there.
Right here.
And both Raze and Brimstone are
Right here.
on full health, so
Out of
they
target.
won't be able to move through here. He's gonna teleport in anyways. Takes down Paxis. That's a good move there. And he comes up behind Raze. Crucial teleport there by Aztec. Just gets it in time to come up behind the Raze. Beautiful, beautiful play. And that win is going to go to Impulse. Almost a clutch there by BDS, but they couldn't quite get the job done, as they had a clutch situation and they let that round just barely slip away. Recall picking up 25 kills and no plants, but that's okay. He had a lot of kills. Paxis and Evilizer leading their team. And Recall and Blood leading Impulse. Good match there for everybody, but Impulse comes out and wins the day. We will be back shortly with another match. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the CEL Valorant Tournament Summer 2020, sponsored by Bismo Esports. You can watch our live streams on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch. Here we have the two teams. This is going to be the attacking team is going to be the world-class Chokers, and defensive is going to be Mystic LE. So, looks like they're going to be setting up the match as we speak, or I guess as I speak. Unless you talk to yourself at home, that's fine. Anyways, I believe we're being set up right now, so hopefully we don't have to do as many re-hosts this time, as those were kind of an issue in the past few matches here, but we'll see. We've just got some chats going on here. Not an issue, not a problem. So for the Chokers, excuse me. For the Chokers, we have Cry, Killswitch, XTZ, Einstein, and a fifth member who doesn't look like he's in here yet. On defense, we have for Mystic LE, we have Yuri, Barry X, Replan, Kiro, and Fayez. Both teams actually won 13-0 last rounds against their previous competitors. So this is a real battle of the Titans here. So we will see who takes the dub this time. Should be an interesting match. And so the fifth member for the Chokers is Ace Windu. That's funny. And it looks like everybody's in the party now, and we should be starting momentarily. Playing on Haven here. Hopefully this will be the only host we have to do. We don't have to do any re-hosts. Teams now just choosing their agents. And here we go, folks. This is the map that actually has 3 sites on it, so we'll see how that plays out. We have A site, B site, and C site, which is not something you commonly see in these types of games. So here we have Mystic running a Cypher, Reyna, Omen, Sage, and Breach. And Reyna and Breach are 2 operators that we haven't seen run yet today. So this should be an interesting match. And for the Chokers, we are going to be having Cypher, Raze, Phoenix, Sage, and Brimstone. A fairly standard lineup. Looks like we're going to be doing a pre-mode.
Choose your agent.